Mm. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Live at Lunch. As you could probably tell, if you've been waiting for us to turn on, we're having a little bit of a slow internet day today. So make sure you keep that in mind as you are also using the internet. It seems like, I don't know, but something's going on. I guess there's a lot of people online today. So apologies for being a little bit tardy with your Live at Lunch, but I hope you're having a beautiful Monday morning. I hope you got outside and got a little bit of a walk. I have to say, although there is still a lot of smoke, it is much better than yesterday. So that's the good news. If you're curious about the fire, there are updates, and then we have some links included on the Channel 77 slideshow that goes around, and that has information about whether it's safe to be outside. And I believe it is still safe to be outside. So if you do want to get a breath of fresh air, walk out to your balcony, it is safe to do so. We had a great workout with Colleen today, and then there was a really fascinating session about what's so special about birds, which I didn't get to watch all of it, but I caught some of it as I was walking in the lobby, and it looked really fascinating. I think the reason that was chosen is because we also are going to be showing a documentary on Friday about birds, and it was a documentary that I think we showed, I want to say back in 2019, and I think only Kristen, and I want to say, I'm sure I'll get corrected if I'm wrong, but I want to say that maybe it was just Myron and Edna, or maybe it was just Edna who watched it and they loved it so much that they said, we have to show this again. Not enough people got to enjoy it. You can't miss it. So make sure you catch that on Friday. So we're having a little bit of a bird theme this week. But this afternoon, we have a wonderful film that was recommended for us by Fran Shonwit. And I did a little bit of research because I had never heard of this film. And this is one of our member matinees. And it's called Madame Sosowska. I think I'm saying that name correctly, but it's a Shirley MacLaine movie where she plays a piano teacher, and she's a Russian piano teacher. And I have to say, no judgment for anybody else's requests, but this is the kind of member matinee that I always hope for, because when people bring down, the top 100 movies or something like this, we know those, and a lot of your neighbors know those as well. They've seen them, they're favorites. And if you want to watch it again specifically, let me know if there's a specific movie you want to watch. But it's really fun when somebody chooses a movie that maybe you missed when it came out, because I think this came out in 87 or 88. And when I did some research on it, even Shirley MacLaine said, I don't think anybody saw that movie, but it's one of my favorites that I've ever made. And so it's kind of fun to discover a hidden gem. And so I want to challenge you, when you're bringing down your movie recommendations, think about that. If it's a movie that either you've seen that's a hidden gem and you want to share it with your friends and neighbors, or maybe it's a movie you missed and you never got to see it, and so you wanted to watch it with your friends and neighbors. My husband and I are actually doing something similar right now, where every week on Saturday nights, we're watching movies that you'd think we'd have seen, but we haven't. And we're going through it. In fact, next week we're watching Jaws, because he's never seen Jaws. And so it's kind of fun to put that out there. But anyway, I just want to challenge you with your member recommendations, because if it's The Godfather, we've probably all seen it, unless you really would like to watch it again. But yeah, try to try something that we haven't seen before, because I've gotten a few recommendations that are pretty famous movies that maybe we've even shown already. So yeah, give me those films that are not so common. I'd love to share them with everybody. And then after the member matinee, thank you, Fran, we will be doing the first of two parts of the Elvis documentary, The Searcher. So that sounds really, really interesting, and that'll be at 3:00. So it should be a fun afternoon. I hope you enjoy it, and have a wonderful day. Keep your chin up. It makes us look better. Bye, everybody.